Hi, this is Mario Andretti, and this is Speed City.
Welcome back to the fastest hour in radio, Speed City.
All right, we're going to talk Mick Schumacher right now. Les, you dropped into our show, Doc, about he was confident in his no score in Mexico. That's not, that doesn't
Come on,
pass the
Mick.
sniff test.
Exactly. That was my point with that is,
Good, we haven't talked about this at all, so okay, good.
Yeah, and that was exactly my point with that is, it's not important. No, I'm afraid it is. You keep not gaining points somewhere and go this long, and there are other competitors in there that say what you will, and as competitive or lesser competitive vehicles, and they're collecting points. You're not. You're going to be standing there at the music without a chair at the end of it. That's just it. The cakewalk is over. I love the idea of Schumacher being tied to Haas. I love the idea of Schumacher being back in F1. But honestly, I don't feel like it's delivered as we would expect.
Sorry, did I not hit the talk back? Was I talking over you?
I thought you were just whispering in my ear.
I was trying to talk to the producer. Sorry. We have our new buttons that I haven't figured out yet.
We're still working. I'm looking for the reverb. Yeah. And so it is it's something else. I just don't feel like Mick has delivered as we expected out of, all the opportunities that he's had with that last name he's got, all the preferential treatment, to be quite honest, that he's had coming into the Ferrari Academy and all the Ferrari support that he's had.
I know that's a pretty rough assessment, and I'm not going to argue.
It hurts to say
I know,
that, but I'm right
there
going, come on.
And look, he's been fast. And so let's play this clip because he talks about what I just said. Let's hear from Mick Schumacher.
Are you happy with the way you've progressed?
Well, obviously, you can always argue I could have done something better. On the other hand, I feel like, I've progressed in a way where I feel comfortable with it. Obviously, would have wanted to have more speed, more whatever, but on the other hand, it's Formula One, so you're only competing against a teammate, and I feel like we've had a great battle between each other, and in terms of races, I've always come out ahead. So on that side, I'm quite happy. Obviously, I know what I can improve, but it is only my second year in Formula One. We know that most people say 3 years is kind of the mark that you need to become a complete or really settle into Formula One. There's more to come.
What would you like to do? Would you like to stay, or would you like to see if there's more options for you elsewhere?
Well, I definitely want to stay in Formula One, that's for sure.
But here at Haas,
I'm happy where I'm at, yeah.
Okay. The last question, of course, I'm happy where I'm at because...
Yeah.
And at that point, Logan Sargent had been announced about 24 hours before that. But what I just noticed that he was defending himself quite a bit there. And the one thing he didn't talk about, which I wouldn't if I were him either, is all the crashes. Because I know for sure that,
they've got the dollars and dimes counted for that.
Well, and I know for sure that Gene Haas has already commented on that. And that may have been the death knell. And I mean, it's a really tough one because how do you know, right? I mean, do you agree with his assessment that it's the third year for a Formula One driver to really come into his own? That's a tough one.
I don't think so.
I'd like to see the stats
I don't think
on
so.
that.
I would say, okay, the first year you're getting used to this car. They make some changes to the car, and y'all figure it out for the second year. And at least by the end of the second year, you ought to be there.
And by the way, that was Thursday before the USGP is when that interview was, Thursday afternoon. So